Hey, what's up, guys? So, I also want to talk about training. Um, right now, I've changed my training. I think I've said it before, basically because I'm in a deficit, caloric deficit, and I don't want to train to failure, push myself, fry my CNS, doing things I shouldn't be doing because I'm not having enough calories to recuperate. So, it will lead to overtraining. People, I mean, there's a misconception with overtraining. I think that people think that there's no such thing as overtraining, and for the most part, it's possible. I think that if you push yourself in the gym, train to failure, you know, doing drop sets and doing giant sets and supersets and plyos um, in between sets and cardio acceleration, it's taxing on the body. And if you're in a deficit, you're not eating enough calories to recover. It's gonna catch up to you eventually. So I think that if you train hard but you're not eating, that's where the overtraining comes in. You're either doing too much in the gym or you're not eating enough to recover from what you're doing. So you can still train hard and be in a slight deficit, but you have to make sure that you eat enough calories to recover from your workouts. So if you're in like a small deficit, but you're let's say you're eating like 1,200 calories, or whatever, 1,200 calories, 2,000 calories, whatever it is, and you're doing tons of cardio, you're doing you know high intensity exercises in the gym, you're not going to be able to. For you, that might not be enough calories for you. You might be in a too much of a deficit eating 1,200 calories or 2,000 calories. You might need to eat 500 calories more, 1,000 calories more, depending on what you're doing. You just have to rely on the mirror, your measurements, your weight, and how you feel to know that you're getting the right nutrition in your body. So if you're always tired, if you're can't sleep at night, you wake up just sore. If you're sore all the time, if you wake up and all your joints hurt, you're probably doing too much. So you need to kind of step back and reevaluate what you're doing. So for me, that was a case where my body would hurt every morning. I wasn't sore every morning, but tender is fine. But I'm talking about like sore, like you just can't move, like you're just having you did a great workout in your whole legs, you can't walk and stuff like that. It just hurts to walk, stuff like that. But if you're for me, it's like I would have insomnia, I would have joints would be sore. So that's why I decided to change my training, because being on a deficit, I'm not eating enough calories to maintain my training. And I was doing so many sets and different things. So now I cut my training down. I'm keeping everything simple, simple movements. Right now, just machines, some free weights, but I'm not bench pressing. I'm not not regular compound movements. I'm not doing deadlifts. I'm not doing squats. I'm not doing bench press. I'm not doing standing overhead presses like I was doing. So all those four power movements I'm not doing, and I'm basically doing like a just regular workouts where I'm doing like picking like three exercises to do for chest, and then three exercises for arms, for instance, like biceps and triceps each, instead of doing like you know 5 or 6 different exercises for chest, training to failure, doing drop sets, doing FST7, just destroying the muscle. And then that's basically what I was doing. I was doing more hypertrophy work, breaking down my muscle, but I wasn't eating enough to recover. So that's why I was always tired, always fatigued, and you get burned out. So now I'm doing I'm doing less sets. I'm doing weight I can control. Like, I'll do 12 reps, but I'm not dying at 12. I know I can do more reps. Probably have about 5 in the tank, give or take. And then I'll rest, and then after 45 seconds to a minute, do my next set. So I'm getting out of the gym at least an hour earlier than I was before, and that's another benefit where the intensity is higher. I'm burning more calories, sweating more, but I'm not fatigued. I'm getting great sleep. Um, My joints feel great right now, and that's why I decided to make that choice, and I'm glad I did. Um, so the training, I thought maybe, oh, it's gonna be boring. It's not gonna be the same. I'm not killing it. I'm not going to 120 in the gym, but I am. I'm not lifting as much weight, yes, but the intensity has increased, and I'm still getting a good pump in the gym. I feel like I'm doing just enough, but not destroying the muscle. Stimulate and then annihilate. And this is the way it's going to be for the next, 27 weeks, 16 weeks, or 19 weeks until the Olympia Expo, and then 27 weeks total until the end of this cycle that I'm in, reducing my calories, being in a deficit. So far, so good. The nutrition part is the hardest part for me, and in my previous video, that's what I talked about. So it's coming around. I know what to do. I have to be confident and just do it. The same thing with my workout. I have to be confident with what I'm doing and stick with the plan and let the plan take its course. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.